Hello everyone and welcome back to Princess Connect Dive. We are here today for probably the most important event before part 3 ends, which is this one right here, Rebirth Maiden, the Maidens of Rebirth. So obviously it says the name Rebirth twice because it is the title in English and then in Japanese it explains why it is below. So for English you kinda repeat it twice, but I guess you kinda do it in Japanese as well if you know English, so it is what it is. I do like the title, however. They are playing around with the re, two dots, etc. stuff a lot recently, which is kind of funny, and it also ties in the game's name. So before we get started, two things. One is the usual, the other one is a spoiler warning. So the union burst of this new character, which is Lily, as you can see on the bottom left, is spoilery. So if you do not want to get spoiled on something that is kind of obvious, but if you guys want to keep the surprise, you can wait in the event story, which will come later today hopefully, or tomorrow at the latest. Other than that, there shouldn't be any significant spoiler, it is just the character, but the Union Burst has something, I can't specify what, otherwise you get it, and that's it. Other than that, I always want to remember this at the start, since this translation project is something that is only possible with the help of you guys, so if you want to support the channel and the translation project, you can always join the community as a lodge supporter. There is only one tier, you pay a monthly fee, you get some cool emotes and a shout out, which I will give right now to Webowski and Woober. Thank you very much for your monthly support. Or you can drop a super thanks, which is basically a donation if you watch live streams, basically something like that, but on a long form video. So either of those will be really appreciated to help the channel. If you want to support it, I will be extremely thankful. Now, before we get into the gacha, there is also something new. I don't want to spoil it because it will be a surprise, but basically they added a support for something called Ruby text, which is a way to put a word above another word in Japanese to explain how to read it. Obviously in English that's not really something that it's done. What you will see is basically, for example, super AI and above the word God. And it's kinda cool because it's something that they seem to have added with this event and probably going forward to more stories. It works with the patch, so it is something that I will try to add in every story that has it. On the downside, it obviously means that for the MTL it will be a little bit messy, since now you will have the bracket way to put it in the text in the middle of the MTL, so sometimes you will get rub in the middle of the text for no reason. But that's why I'm here, to fix those translations and then translate them properly. So that's it. Okay, so now let's jump into the gacha. We actually did quite well with the collab, and now we have 3 alter maidens. Yes, as you can see, the spoiler was that Clear is resurrected, and also Airform and Precious, which will debut in the event. You will see them obviously in the event, and then later on into the month. So for me, in terms of gacha right now, I just care to get Lily. Not because I don't want the other two, but mainly because we have a Princess and Summer right after, and Lily among the 3 is my favorite. So I would like to focus on who I love and then move on to other things. So let's start with the gacha. Let's see if we get extremely lucky, but obviously we don't, because it is still my luck that we are competing with here, and it is one of the worst lucks ever when it comes to this gacha. But we will try and make do and hopefully gather within 100 pulls. Let's see. Okay, not 20. Do we get at least a 3-star? No. You know, compared to Musume, where I basically do 1 or 2 10 pulls and then get the character, here it's the opposite, because here I always record it knowing that it goes like this. In Uma Musume I just know, you know, I don't need to record because I will get the trainee immediately, and that happens. I got, it was in RE1 I believe, like yesterday. I was just, I saw her in the gacha and said okay. But I don't really go crazy for playing Una Musume, while I do love priconne. That's the difference. So the games that I love, I always get some weird luck in the gacha. The ones that I'm kinda whatever on, I get blessed. That's the best way I can put it. Okay, let's see. We are getting a bunch of 3 stars at least, so that's Divine Amulets for me, which I do need. I consume them for this clan battle, so I would love to get more. Actually, I do have still the clan battle rewards to get, so that's a plus even if we get to Sparker. Okay, 4 Yoris, that's a good sign maybe. We are at 70. You know, we didn't have to spark for... actually, did we spark for Eric? I don't remember. I don't think that we did. But we didn't spark for Mao, which I got of the free pulse, which was very nice. The Brifers also went well. So if we spark Lily, it is basically something that had to happen. And then we get resources for the Brifers at the end of the month. Should be an easy spark by then, so I'm not too worried. The real issue obviously will come with the summer if we have to spend a whole spark here, but let's hope not. We do have still 100 pulls to go through, so there is a good chance that I get there. Who am I kidding? So always, like, you guys know, I always say yes, so obviously we can get there within 100 pulls, then 150, and then we don't get there. Iroha. Okay, I would have loved to get a Sono there, because I actually don't have Sono yet. Or the other perma that we got recently, Lui, would have been very nice, but I guess my main account is always cursed to get nothing, spark, everything. Come on. At least 150. I can take the 150. Don't make me go through the full spark, please. No. Lily is a very demanding girl. And I even had to... Okay, so that happens sometimes. I guess Lily cursed me, and now maybe she will come, but we're already 115, so I guess that's a given that she will come now. Let's see. No, okay, not even now, but at least she didn't crash the game. I wonder what causes it, because it's weird. Like, it happened like some months ago, I believe it was in Grace Gacha. Oh, okay, like I get 4... I don't want to swear. I get 4 3 stars and then it's not even Lily. Okay. Whatever, okay. Let's see, 170 maybe? No. I think like when it loads the 3-star anime... Oh, another Iroha. That's insane. Like, how can't I get one Sono? I think when it loads the 3-star animation, there are some that get a little bit weird. I don't know why. Okay, obviously we are going to spark. A foreboding conclusion, you guys know that it always happens with me, like every single time. At least we didn't get the downloading, which would have made me mad, but we will get the character through the sparking system, which is why it exists. Let's get there. There we go. I would say gem well spent, but it was, yeah. Any idea that I had of getting the other two on my account gone. But this one is really good, so I don't mind. Okay. That's the gacha. As usual, the suffering of a lifetime. Let's get those 4,000 jewels for my clan battle at least. So we are back at 5,000 plus 30 tickets. That's not too bad considering that we are going to roll on the prices at the end of the month. So we have an entire month ahead of us to replenish some gems. My friends, in terms of videos for this month, I would like to do a little bit of a catchback like I've been doing all the 6-star stories and older stories that I feel like will be cool to get back. Maybe one event, we'll see if I have the time. But in general, actually wait, I'm not sure why I put the song there. That's probably going to flag my video, but maybe since it's a low volume, it won't. And well, as I was trying to say, we will see what this month brings. We are heading towards the end of part 3, so I want you guys to catch up. And that's my priority, so I don't want you to overburden you with story videos in case you are still behind. I want you to catch up mainly, and then focus on the finale and everything that means. So probably more videos like the reintroduce or something original, like I've been trying to do a timeline of part 3, which will show basically the story, the events that happened during the story, etc. So maybe that one as well, we will see. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. As usual, remember to smash that like or subscribe button to support the channel. And if you want to support even more, as you can see, I do need the extra support because my luck in this game is terrible, you can always use the super thanks or the join feature to drop a donation or become part of the channel as a loyal supporter. Thank you much for the support, and I will see you guys later into the day or tomorrow for the story video of Rebirth Maiden, which will be with the new Ruby text, so look forward to that for sure. Bye my friends.